Hello, Cougars and Cougar families. You are ready for this 2021 school year. I know you've been doing a great job this week, and we just have some information to share with you. I would like to introduce Assistant Principal, Mr. John Chavez.
Hello, everybody.
And also our other assistant to the principal, Vanessa Alegria Rivas.
Hi, everyone. Hi.
So today we wanted to talk about communication. We know that there is a lot of communication that is needed so you can be successful at home. So with the teachers using Google Classroom, please make sure that you are giving the teachers your emails so they can communicate with you with their Google Classroom. We would also like to have you download a specific app, and the application on your phone, you would look up School Messenger. That is going to be a great way for you to stay connected with us here at Calabasas while you are at home learning. So please make sure you download the app. Again, the name is School Messenger. This is going to be a way for us to make sure that we are communicating as much as possible with you. Some of you had came through registration, and we want to say we are sincerely apologetic for how our registration went. We really wanted to make sure that we had the opportunity to help as many families, and with so many questions, we really tried to make sure that we had the opportunity to make sure everybody was set up with what they needed. Some of you were not able to get IDs, but that's okay. If you need to pick up an ID because you do need it for lunches, please make sure that you contact the front office so you can have a time scheduled to pick up your IDs. The lunches in the back of the school are still running strong. From 11 to 1, you have the opportunity to come and drive through, just like over the summer and just like in the spring, to get your lunches. If you need a learning space, if you're a parent that is working and a learning space is needed for you, please make sure that you fill out the form that has been emailed and also on Facebook. The form will allow you to sign your child up to come to school and sit in a learning area for them to sign into their Google Classrooms and work with their teachers. If you are in need of this option, again, please look for the Google form that is on Facebook and it was emailed out to you. Schedules. If there are any issues with schedules and you see any holes in schedules, you're missing a class, or you got assigned a wrong class, please make sure that you call us so we can get you in contact with Miss Lorena Tenori, who is our new middle school counselor. She will be able to help you fix that schedule. Now we have some great information for our attendance, and I'm going to let Miss Vanessa Alegria Rivas tell you about attendance.
Hi, everyone. So there is an attendance attestation form pushed out through Santa Cruz Valley Unified School District and Calabasas. You must, as parents, you must go in and fill out the form per child, one form per child. It was sent out via Facebook and email. There's also a technology hotspot report that we need to communicate with you. We know that some of you have been on the waiting list. We will call you as fast as we can once we receive them by the 14th of August. There were also internet connection issues. We apologize for that. We're working very diligently in order to be able to fix those. We know that teachers have been having issues with their classroom. They've been dropping the classes, as well as you've been having issues trying to log on. We're trying to work with our internet connection as best we can. Thank you. Now, Mr. Chavez.
Hi, everybody. Just a few things. Parents, I just wanted to say thank you very much for all the work that you guys have been putting into your students' education while you guys have them at home. I know it is not easy, and I completely understand that. So all of you guys that are working hard with your children, whether it's the parents, whether it's the grandparents, and the babysitters, aunts, uncles, whoever's with them, thanks again very much for all you're doing. So we just want to reiterate, try as much as possible for your students, especially the younger students, to make sure that they have a comfortable learning space at home where they can have their own time and their own space to do their schoolwork. It is very important that you set them up with, any supplies that they need for their classes, anything that they need to be able to be successful in that class, that you have it ready to go in that class, in that learning space. So just please make sure that you're continuing with that. We really appreciate all the effort that you guys have been putting in. Thank you very much. In regards to Parent View, I know that there are some parents that are having a hard time with their logon to Parent View and having issues with either their password, their activation keys, and whatnot. If you're having issues with Parent View, please contact Diana Villalobos, our parent liaison. Her email is dvillalobos@scv35.org. If you have any questions, please contact her. She'll take great care of you and get you all set with Parent View. The last thing that I'm going to say has to do with the middle school and athletics. At this point, our league has decided that we are not going to have any first quarter sports at this point. No sports are going to be played during first quarter. However, we're still looking at the possibility of either shortening the season for the rest of the school year. So maybe playing 4 seasons in 3 quarters. So shortening the seasons to maybe 5-week seasons so that we're able to get in all the sports. We'll know more information towards the end of September as to whether or not we're going to do that or if we're going to just not have first quarter sports. So please just be on the lookout. I will get any information out to you guys as soon as I get that information. Regarding physicals, I know that right now there's a lot of places that do not do physicals because of all the things that are happening. If your student received a physical last year, our school district is allowing them to use last year's physical for this school year. There are just a few other forms that we're going to have you guys sign that are the forms that we have to do every year. But in terms of the physicals, if your student got a physical last year, you will not have to get a new physical. We'll just use the one from last year. If you're a 6th grader or you're a student that has not played sports in our school district, you will have to get a physical when that time comes. But for right now, parents, do not worry about it. That's not something that we're worried about right now. There are not going to be any first quarter sports. No sports are going to be played before October. Okay, so if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me.
Again, just to reiterate, thank you so much, our Cougar families, because we are learning together. And that's the one thing that we're both here to make sure that our students are successful. We know that it is difficult times, and we know not everything is perfect right now, but we will continue working with you. So please continue to give us feedback so we can improve on our end. And if there is anything that you need from us, please let us know, because we are here to help support you as you're working from home and trying your best to help your student. We know it's not easy, and we appreciate all of your guidance and support with this new learning environment that we're experiencing. We really miss our students, and it's very lonely on campus not having them. And we really hope to see some pictures come through, which you can email again to our parent liaison, dvillalobos@scv35.org, of your student learning, because we would love to see how they are doing, besides just in Google Classroom, but from your end as well. Continue asking us questions, and please make sure that you communicate with us, and we will communicate with you with Google Classroom and School Messenger. We cannot thank you enough for your dedication and support. And again, I cannot tell you how thankful we are for your patience through all of this. Thank you so much, and Cougar Pride.
Okay. Now, I'm going to translate. Ahora voy a decir varias cosas en español. Queremos darles las gracias primeramente por ser tan pacientes con nosotros durante la registración. Nos da mucha pena como todo funcionó. Sabemos que no fue tan fácil como nosotros deseábamos que fuera, pero aún así estamos aquí para ayudarlos. Gracias por todo el trabajo que hacen en casa, por el apoyo que ustedes brindan a sus niños, el apoyo que nos dan a nosotros. Estamos aquí para servirles a ustedes como padres de familia y tutores. Estamos muy orgullosos de nuestro equipo para seguir ayudándoles. Nomás recuerden de varias cosas que pueden venir por las comidas todos los días, todavía a las 11 de la mañana, que tengan una área para los niños, que ellos estén seguros y a gusto para su aprendizaje sin distracciones, de llenar la forma que se les mandó por el correo electrónico, igual que está en Facebook para la asistencia de los niños. Es una forma por niño. Disculpen por todo lo que hemos tenido con los problemas de internet y tecnología. Están trabajando en ello noche y día para que puedan seguir bien las clases sin problemas. También si tienen algún problema con la forma de los papás para poder ver las clases de los niños, por favor, contáctense aquí en la escuela a través de teléfono o correo electrónico a dvillalobos@scb35.org. Estamos aquí para ayudarles, estamos aquí para servirles a ustedes. Con la comunicación que hemos tenido hasta ahorita, vamos a seguir adelante en este tiempo tan difícil y turbuloso. Estamos contentos de estar aquí con nuestro equipo para poder servirles a ustedes. Gracias por toda su paciencia y todo el trabajo que hacen ustedes por sus niños y para ayudarles en casa.
Thank you so much, Cougar families and Cougar Pride.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.